I guess I can call myself lucky in many aspects. Many times you really don't believe you have luck, but never think so. You don't have luck the moment you believe you don't have any more luck. So never think you don't have luck. To be honest, the way I see it, I'm lucky every second I'm living. I'm lucky every day that I'm here. We are all lucky that we wake up in the morning and that we pass and sleep good the night. And we can let ourselves do things every day and not just take it for granted. I have flu right now these days. Now it's the third day and it's much better. But I can't permit myself to get cold. I love this one. I bought it in a flea market in Ibiza, I think about 5 years ago. I have to fix this thing. Oh, I forgot it. That's actually a nice design. But yeah, will keep me right now warmer after taking this out. Yeah, this is from a nice couple of friends that I just saw it and I got it. I can't remember how much. Like less than 10 euros maximum, 5, 10, you know. Almost like telling me, take it, you know, and for sure you want to give something and they say, okay, give me 5, you give them 10, or this way, that way. People are really nice and generous in Ibiza, and this is part of the idea, exchanging and giving things and recycling things, and these markets in Ibiza are amazing. The best one is called St. Jordi. Every Saturday, it's the most amazing flea market I've ever experienced, and as far as I know, the one that exists wherever. So it's worth even to go to Ibiza just for seeing these particular flea markets. Another nice one that's going on for many good years is in San Juan, in the north of the island, which is organized and started all by the initiative work of a good friend of mine, which is a great person. His name is Saigo, and he's playing tablas and drums, and he's a musician and he's an artist, and he's talented, charismatic, and doing a great job all through the years that I know him, the last 20 years. Keep on the good job, bro. So yes, San Juan is a great market, and all these beautiful places and markets are just something that every place, every corner in the world, wherever you are, you have to try to start to initiate. We have to make it happen everywhere. Right now I'm living in Israel, which is where I was born, but I had a childhood that I moved through at many places. I was 3 years out of Israel and lived in not too many, but a few different places in the world. And then I decided when I was about 30, a bit that age, to leave Israel. It's not something that I thought I'm going to stay here for all my life. I wanted to see some other things, let my life expand, learn, grow. So I permitted myself to move on. And I was reaching through Amsterdam, I've been a bit in Germany, and then moved through Europe, Belgium, France, and settled in Ibiza, which is something I really enjoyed. The weather is the best in the world, the nature, and the variation of people from all over the world, you know, the culture. the events, the nature is astonishing. The people that you meet are amazing. One thing is to be a tourist there, and another thing is to go just to the clubs. Hacha, DC-10, Space, Ushuaia, how can I forget? Which basically I haven't been in 90% of them all through the years. That's not something that I can say that, oh, I miss. I prefer more the nature and, you know, home parties and rave parties and celebrations with I don't know, more local people, yeah. Not just people that you don't know. I can't really let myself let loose. And I think that's most of what people are doing. Drinking their heads off, and then you can integrate, then you don't really feel a problem. And some really take it to high limits. But yeah, let's put ourselves back to the main core of our conversation going on here while I need this sweatshirt. Is that Ibiza is the most inspiring and magical place, to put it this way. And I'm grateful and blessed, fortunate, lucky to have this ability to have been living there for 20 years and meet so many great people and things and events and experiences. And speaking of the markets, something that I feel fortunate to, as for something in my nature, I've always been sensitive to pollution, one thing, but, you know, plastic bags, let's put it this way, straightforward, you know, and junk and garbage is not just about people, but when you drive in cities and between, like, seeing so many zones and in between that are not clean, and like, say, fuck, you know, we deserve a clean place, and this is not our job. That's the municipalities, that's the cities, that's our providers that we pay the taxes for have to give it and take care for. And there's many places which I remember that affected me as a child, which I visited, like in Canada, can't remember. But one place I just was walking with my father, and I say to him, "Hey Dad, I can't find, you know, a bloody piece of small tiny bit of cigarette left over." And yeah, and explained to me this is known to be one of the cleanest countries in the world, cities in the world. Not just because the high fines, but people got educated. But the high fines and the care of the municipalities are doing it. But if you just pay the people and you don't care, that's what we're missing. And we're missing it here in Israel, and we're missing it in Spain, and we're missing it in every fucking place that I've been around, but a few. And these few will be these cities that really take care for it and walk their talk and clean what they have to and give the resources to the pollution, to take care of the contaminations. Bottom line, for the garbage that people can recycle and can clean, but then don't let us think that at the other nine, at the end of it, there's no machinery and there's no devices to clean it, which actually is the unfortunate case in Ibiza that I remember. And the things are shipped out, which is crazy. But yeah, we were recycling, and there's bins and everything to recycle, but at the end, the garbage was thrown together. So I think they changed it through the years. I'm not sure. I think at the same time it's not enough. Quite sure that it's not 100%, and this is why they're shipping it out. So these are places that have to take care, and the other places that can be really good are the nature, where no human leg has stepped and contaminated. Even the Everest on the top, we contaminated. Should be just a mission to clean the leftovers. But why should people think of that? They just want to raise there and put the flag up and say, I've been here, man. Can you clean on your way down, or can we do something together? Because I do understand it's not one man's mission. Even though I'm quite a one man's style person, I do understand through life that we have to do things together. So yeah, when you have rave parties and people that live in nature, they are the ones that are aware and take care. But then the system likes to go against them, telling them that they're not allowed to rave, telling us, let's put it right, phrase it correctly. I'm part of these guys that take care, and all my life I've been sensitive for it. And as an artist, I'm doing recycle things. You can check out and see many things in my channel, and follow me on my Instagram, which the links are here and there all around. I appreciate it. And I like exchange. I like to fix things. And as I said, I do think I'm really fortunate, because every time I go to the garbage and I throw things that I don't need, that I don't want, but somebody else can use them. In Ibiza it was just like every time. And to be honest, here in Israel it's not less. I mean, check it out. The last thing that I found when I went with my mother to walk is this Paulo Coelho, The Witch from Portobello book. And it came with 3 more. Another one from him, The Aleph, and another 3rd book which I really found like it. And this beautiful sweatshirt that you're seeing here, well, you don't really see it, but you know what I'm saying here. I'm gonna just fix this a bit more. Yeah, I think that's it. When things are done, you know. Okay, see a bit more open here. Well, this one, last time I went to the garbage, I threw things, bins actually, and there's amazing leftovers. People just leave things there that you can't understand. Saying, I went with my cousin just first month I came to Israel, about half a year ago. And suddenly I have to go and get from the bank where he withdraws his money. Anyhow, we go walk back to the car, and I just noticed 2 pair of nice shoes in a bag. I'm not sure, but they look quite good. Because I saw there's the boots and they're going out a bit, popping out, and I say, oh, these looks like nice leather boot something. And I say, wait a second, you know, I like to see things. I mean, when you go with this feeling and when you contribute and let magic happens, you feel it also, you sense things, you know. You don't put your eye on what's not really part of the magic that you're weaving in your life. And I found 2 pairs, hush puppies, great condition, like new, honestly, like new, and Timberland boots, leather, new. I'll show you them. So that's just like at the beginning. I'm with my mother with the books, which I really love, Paulo Coelho, and I read him, Alchemist, and many, many other great books of him. I get inspired from him, great, great author. And this one I just found in the garbage bin too. And I'm sure on Amazon it would cost about 30, at least 40, because it's cotton, it's not synthetic Chinese, it's heavy, it's quality. It's by Fox that I don't have a clue who they are. Forgive me if I missed something here. And as far as you can see, it's in great condition. That, if you ask me now, where was the hole? I tell you, ask the rabbit, because I don't have a clue. But I can tell you now that I'm sure going to be warm with it without this hole, because it's recycled. So the message is recycle, share, exchange, give, and the more you give and the more you contribute, you'll see that the magic is starting to expand and come back to you in life. And you're gonna get back a lot. And if you put yourself into creativity and do a bit here, a bit there, you're not gonna miss it. Things are gonna happen and you'll be pleased and you'll get to feel a lot of satisfaction. And last to mention, you can make art from recycled things. Just recycle everything you can. And when you throw garbage, make things small. And this will make things better and you're happy. It's quite an easy formula. When we care, we get being cared. When we don't take care, we have to struggle against this disbalance of this world, because this balance is for the whole of us. The pollution, the contamination, the plastics, the garbage. If we don't care for that, nobody will do it. But by this, that we're taking care together, we prevent all the cycle of life and all the animals that are damaged, and the environment, and us, because we eat them later on, and we eat the vegetables. What do we eat? We eat food, we eat things that grow from this earth. Both sectors, animals and vegetables and fruits, everything, you know, that is produced here. If it's contaminated, because we don't care, we eat this shit. But when we take care, we live in a better way, and then we can really say we're in paradise. If not, we're just gonna miss the best gift that we got on earth. So the basic keys are value, have a good time, enjoy, and thank you for watching. Hello, kitten. These are the perfect pair of Timberlands, brand new, can't be better. These are the pair of hush puppies, special ones with air inside, perfect condition, my size. Thumbs up, recycle.